I hope you know I'm stage fright. I'm camera shy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen and non-binaries out there. Thank you so much for joining in on this amazing new series. Well, not really new, but the 12 Months to 12 Creators project. If you were here last time with our first creator, Coda, you kind of know the gist of what's happening here. I'm collabing with 12 other creators this month and then doing one big collab in December. Just to do a little recap, I started this project because I wanted to get smaller creators, just like myself, to get out there and get out of their shells more and experience doing an avatar collab with someone, and so they can eventually do it with other creators out there. This project was originally going to be something I was going to do in 2025, but when I knew more creators, but I started this new trend on TikTok, 2024, finally me. I took that to heart and I said, fuck it, let's do it this year. Full blast. That being said, I would love to announce our second creator of the month, Edgy.
I just work here. I don't really know how to introduce myself. I just kind of work here. Which I take that to heart. That's one of my most common phrases. If you know me, you know I will say that in like the most random situation I possibly can. But I believe I started creating avatars back in like 2020, I want to say. Like late 2020 into 2021, so being able to get an opportunity to collab and get more of my work out there has been something extremely grateful to me, and I love the process of going through and working.
You know what? You kind of went ahead with my first question. I was like, please tell me about yourself and how did you get into VRChat and how did you get into avatar creating? But you know, full on, you got it.
It's okay. It's okay. I started in 2019 of Christmas. I was just a little Christ half body. I knew generally when I got on VR, I was actually shown it by obviously a couple of YouTubers, Lolathon, Cyberchimp. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to be part of it and make friends because I'm not a very like outward social person. I get very awkward meeting new people and I'll be like a little timid and shy and quiet. But Jesus, when you hear and get comfortable, I am everywhere. I'm a chaotic being.
For knowing you for this long, I can vouch for this, guys. They are. I love them dearly. They're one of my favorite people. I trust them with everything.
My favorite?
Yes, you're one of my favorite people. I wish to hang out with you more, but I know you and your boo kind of just doing your own thing. Which is okay. Well then, how did you get yourself into avatar making then? What inspired you?
Genuinely, I don't know. I saw avatars obviously in this game and I knew nothing about that you can make them. I just knew they existed and it's like, these are so pretty. And so when I came across one of my first avatar servers, I believe it was either Unis or Bambi's. They're fairly up there for like creation wise. It's like I found out about Blender and Unity and being able to make things, and I'm like, I want to take my art that I've already done like most of my life and make it into something 3D that I can wear myself and do my own things.
You know what? I vibe with that. I only started making avatars because of like, I don't know if you know this about me, but I used to be a cosplayer back in the day, and I really like making OCs and like crafting my OCs and like dressing up as them, and I can't really do that anymore because cosplaying is an expensive hobby. I'm gonna let you guys know that. And being able to recreate those OCs or being able to recreate those OCs or even the characters into avatar making, it helps. I really enjoy it. So that's the main reason why I started. But
that's fairly along with the art. That's kind of what I did. I would make characters and design them, and I'm like, I dreamed about becoming a cosplayer, and like, but it was such an expensive hobby. So finding like being able to make things and find assets and like base models on like Jinxie or Gumroad and being able to edit and make it either myself in Blender or Unity kind of just made my tiny art brain go happy.
You know what? Valid. Very valid. Same here with me, with the sewing and everything. I'm not the artist, but I can sew. I can make cosplays.
You want my sewing machine? It's off topic, but like, I just have one sitting.
I have a sewing machine that's just in my shop, so I'm good.
Oh, goodness.
That being said, I know that you are a content creator on multiple platforms. Would you like to share your content, like where you make content?
Content? I haven't made content in days. But nah, I don't know generally about my content. I do photos. Obviously, I post here and there on Instagram, or I record little like funny TikToks or things I deem to myself that I want to make something relatable or funny or just general, like you can relate to it, you can vibe. So I started TikTok back in actually like 2021, 2022 when I first got full body. I started it off as a quest, but I got my full body and I kind of just soared and would make little funny dumb videos, or as some would say, little dumb thirst traps, which I don't know what those were. I didn't know what those were at the time. I can guarantee you I didn't know what those were at the time. I was just an innocent being. I was making videos. I saw all these other creators making them. I'm like, I want to do that. I can do it. And then I get called out. I'm like, oh.
Oh no.
I promise I'm wholesome.
I have made a few thirst traps back in my day, so I understand. I was too wholesome for me to understand. What do you mean? What do you mean you know? I know? Have you seen them? I don't make thirst traps. Don't look at my TikTok. Do not look at my TikTok.
Don't lie to people.
Don't lie to me.
Look at their TikTok. Literally, they post every day.
I do not. There was a time where I didn't post for like a nice month.
A month? Damn, I'm going on 4. 5.
Oh shit. Okay. Anyway, back to topic. Back to topic. Have you ever collabed with an avatar creator before?
No, I've talked about it, and like I've wanted to, but because I'm rather small, like not knowing a whole lot of things that everyone else knows, I was always scared to either go up to them, send them a message, or even just to take my step out there and ask for my own server. So this is a first, and Lord was I anxious. Okay,
I would like to state, like, how does with working on this collab that we done together, how does it feel, like collabing with someone the first time?
It's rather exciting. It's rather exciting. Since it's something new, I was like, because I always love making like counterpart characters when I would draw. So being able to actually create a 3D model and get together with someone, especially you.
Oh yes, queen.
Especially you. I'm gonna throw this controller. That's besides the point. But being able to has definitely been something I've really enjoyed, and it's actually been a fun experience to take an opposite and go off that and just make it while not fully knowing what's going to come out of it.
Ooh. Something just messed up on my end. Don't mind me. Oh, anyways.
Okay. My left controller's having a spaz attack. It's okay.
You're not the only one with controllers spazzing right now.
These ones are refurbished, so they're from GameStop. What am I to expect?
Oh. Wait, GameStop sells controllers?
Yeah, you can get a refurbished that's headset too. I don't want to talk about how I broke my other two. The left one just stopped charging. The right one I don't want to talk about.
Valid. Very valid.
Dancing.
Me too. What was I gonna say? I kind of lost track of what I was gonna say. It'll come to me.
I was going to make a comment, but I'm going to refrain from that.
Oh, well. A little backstory. I've done multiple collabs with people before. My first ever collab failed horribly. It was with 2 other people, and it was with someone that you know this content creator, and they make avatars too. But due to unfortunate events, I'm no longer friends with them, and I personally don't think they like me, but I feel like I got way too pushed into this collab. Like, I just started making avatars. I just sold my first avatar. And
goodness, you were a fresh bean.
I was very fresh. And at the time, and I'm no longer selling this avatar because it's not to my standard anymore. Because, granted, I've been selling avatars for a year now. So, I just feel really bad. If I were to see this person again and the other person we were also collabing with, I would apologize and hopefully make it up to them in some way, shape, or form. But, horribly done. The other person I collabed with that successfully worked, they're no longer my friend. I'm glad the last person I collabed with, which is Coda, we're still friends. And then now I'm collabing with you. I'm glad that we're still friends. So I'm hoping this whole collab series, I'm still friends with everyone by the end of it. That's just my
You know
fear
I just
now.
work here. I exist.
You do just work here, and I love you so much. I love you so much. And honestly, our collab, kind of hot. I'm gonna be real honest. I love your avatar so much. I might just get it.
I'm just gonna slip it under like the couch, just push it back here and be like.
But like, I am not used, like, you know the type of avatars I make, and with this avatar I was a little out of my comfort zone, just a little bit, and I like it a lot. It's really hot. I'm simping for it.
I really like mine because not only does it combine 2 of my aspects, because when I started making avatars, I knew I wanted to make ones that had dancer versions, or it was already well optimized for dancing, because I do dance. I know the struggles of having to go through and optimize an avatar, so to have something not only that you like and can sit in, but you can also get up and just kind of dance if you end up going to a place without much worry or anything at all.
That's why I love your avatar so much. I love them. They're nice. Honestly, I really like the sweater on your avatar. I might just take your avatar and just wear it because of the sweater. I really like the sweater.
I like that sweater too. It's comfy, and it comes to one that's like on both shoulders. Like, comf.
The comp. I might steal it and put it on this model. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm gonna have to buy
sweater actually, so I can send you the link afterwards. It's Nessie's.
What? Take it.
It's in their server.
I know it's in their server. I'll gladly take it.
I gotta get the pants. I was thinking about adding the pants, but I went with more of like a sweatpant, just like,
oh yeah,
it's a cozy look. You gotta be comfy, but you also gotta have like just that nice feel.
I always add a nice comfy outfit to my avatars on all of them, except for Faith.
Really like
except for Faith. I mean, there is some comfort in it because the crop top, you can make it into like a comfort like set with like some with one pair of the pants. You can make it comfort. You can make it comfy, but personally, it is not a comfy Abby. It's a very dominating. Even I get intimidated looking in the mirror. I'm just like, I made this.
Noted. Write this down. Write this down.
Yeah. All right. Just a few more questions. How does it feel working with me on this avatar? On our nice little collab.
It felt chaotic at first, but after getting the general ideas and actually like zoning in on what we wanted to do, it's been rather decent and nice actually. Like, I didn't expect my first collab to even happen in this year. I was waiting until like I got bigger and I knew more of what I was doing, because I'm still kind of new. I'm still fresh bean, still small bean. I don't know basics. But to have something like this be so laid back as it was, and just being able to create with an image I had in mind that could contrast and correlate to what you had in mind, and it blends so well.
Exactly. I hate the collab avatars that look like twins. No offense, they look like siblings. I hate them. Like, they're cute. Don't get me wrong. I find them cute.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're doing a collab with a whole it's different if both the avatars were yours and you were doing a whole... Yeah, that's your aesthetic. But if you're doing it with another creator, it should be a mix of both of their designs. Like, 2 separate designs. And I really like this collab, especially with the one with Coda as well, and probably the future collabs. They look similar, but they're different. They're different.
They look similar, but you can still see the unique styles from both creators in them. They're not just like kind of a whole blend. They all look like they're from one person.
Exactly. That's why I love these collabs. They're so laid back. You're able to do what you want to do, but still make it so it's a collab. That's my goal in any collab I do in the future. Making it as laid back as possible, but still be strict enough. Like, we got to do it at this time. We got to do it at this moment. So I do apologize. I was like, these are the dates. Just get it done.
No, you're fine. Like, it's extremely laid back, and I saw the dates, and I'm like... I have everything done, but it still made a little panic, but it also helps my brain because I function on a semi-schedule. So to have like that lenience, but also like a set date, be like, okay, this has to be done so we can get this by this date, and I can plan things out. It's been really helpful, and just lets brain run smooth.
I'm very glad. That's a fear of mine, of just like, am I being too pushy with these collabs? Like, my whole goal is to get smaller creators to collab with people, and I know it can get scary to some smaller creators, but I'm glad I'm not too pushy. But like, it's helping people like not procrastinate. So I'm glad. That's really glad.
One of my biggest things. So, so it helps.
It helps. I'm glad. Now, we both seen each other's avatars. We both seen the collab. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like the collab avatars that we made?
Solid 9.8 to 10. I'm just generally happy with how they both turned out, and they're both something I would wear, and I generally like being able to create not only my vision, but seeing your vision, and just... Oh, they're fine.
Honestly, 9.9 out of 10. I love the avatars so much. It warms my heart. I love it. Now, with us doing this collab, would you ever consider making another collab with me someday? If we ever... Not this year, of course, because I already have a whole month's worth of collabs. But making a collab again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Button. Yes.
Just, yes. I'm so glad. Hopefully we make another collab. I do have 2 free months, so you... probably don't want to do another collab. Yeah.
I just like creating
being
able to push not only my ideas but also get feedback and have it correlated that we can work something and come to a midterm was so nice.
Right?
It made me really happy.
I'm so glad. Now, last but not least, throughout this entire experience, do you have any questions for me that you're like curious about?
What are you gay?
Except for Iggy. Hold on. Iggy, come here.
Yeah, that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Okay, he's at my leg now. You may continue on with your question, with your answer.
I generally don't. I'm not a very much of a person to ask a lot of questions. Or not knowing. Well, I do ask questions, but I don't know what to ask because I don't know what I want to know. I know generally basics of like you and why you started creating and kind of what got you into it.
Yeah. You don't have any questions. You're
don't have
totally
any
fine.
questions.
I just know that there's a few
Yeah,
people I'm going to
I was sitting here
collab
just all
with.
trying to think.
I know there's going to be a few people that I'm going to collab with that they have a general question for me. It doesn't even have to be avatar creating. It could be from IRL or even like overall just
Why are you
me.
gay?
Why are you gay?
You're gay.
Who told you?
You run. I don't know. I'm sitting right here. I'm the living proof. Wait.
My sweet and sour sauce?
Chinny titties. I quit. I retire. I'm leaving.
Well, any last thoughts, concerns, even ideas out there you want to say before I do my ending?
Insert error. Windows sound. No, I don't.
You know what? Valid. Very valid. That being said, folks, I would like to say my last words for this video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch these videos and meeting these other creators. I will be putting them in the comments of like all their links to their content creating, to their avatar making, even to their Discord servers. Make sure you check out the avatars Faith and Hope. Yeah. Faith and Hope, perfect. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And make sure you don't forget to support each creator. Love you all so much. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.